Good morning, guys. This is Miss Truelove here for another lesson this morning. Today, we're going to be looking at a new subject, still in the area of graphic information, but we're going to be looking at dictionary usage and the parts of dictionary entries. That's one of the reasons when we're in class we do the words of the day, and I encourage you to look them up in the dictionary and have some practical use of the dictionary and um, learn to manipulate it. It is easy to get on to a device and look up a dictionary entry, and that you can use that in life, but learning how to look them up in a physical, actual dictionary is a skill that we should all know how to use as well. So, what exactly is a dictionary? We just know that a dictionary is a book that lists all the words in a language. Dictionaries are updated every year. New words are added every year. Slang words, new words are just added to the dictionary. There's words that, if you had a dictionary that's 10 years old, would be missing many words. I don't think like twerk would be in the dictionary 10 years ago. Um, so text probably wasn't in the dictionary 20 years ago. So dictionaries are updated based on the words that are being used at the time in a culture and a language. So what kind of dictionary information can be found in a dictionary? First of all, we can see how to spell a word, and we can also see what the word means. How to say a word. It's got a pronunciation guide in there. It'll tell you what part of a speech a word is, how many syllables are in a word, whether or not you should capitalize a word or not, how you can abbreviate a word or abbreviations for the word, meanings of prefixes and suffixes, word origins, and synonyms or antonyms. Those are just some of the uses of dictionaries. To make dictionaries easier to use, the words in the dictionary are listed in alphabetical order. Um, that's just make it easy to, to figure out where one word is, so it's just not new entries made each year, so they're all placed in alphabetical order so that it's easy to access and manipulate. Since there are so many words in the dictionary, there are guide words that are used to help you locate a word quickly. And usually they're the words that you'll find at the top of a page, such as those. On this page, the guide word is amputate and ancient. All the words in this page will come between those two words, amputate and ancient. So if we were looking for the word analyze, we would know that that would come between amputate and ancient because that's where it falls alphabetically. Now we're just going to look at a few of the things that we can see as part of a dictionary entry. We're actually going to look at two different ones. One's a little bit more simplistic and one's a little bit more complex. So we're going to look at this one first. First, we see right here our entry word, which is mountain. That's the word that we are looking at. The second thing we see here listed is the part of speech. We see that it's a noun. A lot of times at that part of the listing, you're going to see what in our listing down here, it has it below, which is the pronunciation guide. This particular entry does it at the bottom, but many times it's found up here at the top. Then we go into, in this one, we go into the meaning. The first meaning of the word mountain is a large area of land that rises to a great height, or it could also mean a large pile or amount. So we got one meaning, and then we have a second meaning. Then we have words with endings for different uses, so we can see that you can use mountains. You can have it plural. And so that's just the basics of this particular entry. Let's look at another. We see here a slide that's this entry is a little bit more complex. If we look up here at the top, we can see our guide word, which is harlequin. We also see that the word is broken up into the different syllables, harlequin. We see how it's spelled. Then next, we see the pronunciation. And like I said, in the last one, the last one was at the bottom. This one happens to come in at the top. Then we see the part of speech that the word is. So we see their N. We know N stands for noun. So we see the part of speech. Now this one gets a little bit more complex than the one we saw on the last page, because it actually starts giving us sources of the word, where the word origin comes from. So we see here that it was influenced by harlequin. Is a French word, and so we know that this is of French origin. And then we also can see down here that it was first used in the words 1590. So this is an old word. Then it goes into giving us our various meanings of the word. And so you see that it's got multiple meanings. And then it also, this source actually gives us an illustration as well. So as you can see, there's a lot we can learn from looking at a dictionary entry, and they can be full of a lot of information that can help us to figure out whatever our needs are at that time. I'll be placing some information on lessons today on IXL for dictionary usage. Make sure that you go to IXL.com, enter your username, which is your first name, and the number 1, and your passcode will be joyful1. So spend some time on there. I hope you're doing well. I'm sure most of you guys are glad not to have those words of the day to do definitions for, but if you need some, I can arrange that for you. If you just miss them so much, I can give you a few if you need them. I'm sure you miss them, and maybe some writing prompts if you'd like that as well. We love you. We miss you. We hope to see you soon. And I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.